It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS. Here's the investments you need to make. Today, we're going to talk about the third one that I hit here in this list. First investment is generally marketing and advertising. It's using somebody like Dave at Collaborate Pros to go get you more clients. It's your software, your labor, and your ad spend all geared towards marketing, client acquisition stuff. That's investment number one. And let me hit on this investment, because if you're spending money out of this gross profit you have left, it has to make you more money. You don't spend money with Dave on marketing. You don't spend money with Angela on virtual assistants, which is the next bucket. You don't spend money with me for bookkeeping in that same bucket. You don't spend money with Corey in the bucket we're going to talk about today without expecting that it's going to make you more money over time.
So Dave, I got a question here. So I was on a call yesterday with a roofer, and the investment part of advertising, like if you see that as a cost, you're looking at it completely wrong, right? So I was showing them a roofer that we're actually working with in San Antonio, Texas. And this roofer is getting about $40,000 a month of free traffic from Google. Well, they only pay us $2,500 a month. And we've worked for them for about 8 months. So how much money is that? That's $10,000. Well, that's not really a cost, it's an investment. So they paid us $10,000, and they're literally seeing $40,000 of free traffic come to their website every single month. So, I mean, that's a no-brainer if you trade that investment for what the return is. Now, obviously you have to know how to get the right search terms and stuff, but that's a perfect example of it not being a cost. It's a huge investment in their business.
Not a cost. It can't be a cost. It has to be an investment, right? If it was just costing you money, you just wouldn't do it, right? Yeah. And actually what I'm presenting on tomorrow at Sales Boost, is it tomorrow? No. What the hell day is it today? Yeah, I do present tomorrow. I'm presenting on that, like how to actually measure that return on investment, because there's nothing that says you have to invest in your business, right? That roofer, Dave, I think you said, I think your math was wrong. You said $2,500 in 8 months, right?
Yeah,
that's 20 grand. That's not
20 grand. Oh yeah,
but your math still holds up. Yeah. So I
don't do math. I do SEO. Sorry.
The funny thing that I always see is people talk about like, oh, my ROI on this thing, which stands for return on investment, and then they look at their revenue instead of like how much money they actually made. So like the roofer on that 40,000, like he's not going to make 40,000 off the 40,000. That's his revenue on the investment. He's still going to have this cost structure. He's going to have the cost to go put the roof in and the labor and the supplies and the tools and equipment and everything to go do it and the gas to get out there. But then he's going to make this gross profit and he's going to have money to make another investment, right? And so then he's going to decide more marketing stuff. As he does more marketing stuff, he's going to have more phone calls and more emails and more text messages and more customer service and more sales, more estimates to do. So now he's going to need Angela to help him find somebody to do all that stuff. Right. And then he's going to need me to keep track of it all for him as a nerdy bookkeeper. And so those are your administrative overhead investments. We talked about those on the last couple episodes. As you get more administrative stuff, you just need more infrastructure. When we first start out in the home service space, a lot of us run our businesses from our house, right? And eventually you get really sick of your folks, your dudes, your gals coming to your damn house. Well, you might not, but your spouse for sure does. And so you start to have to look at renting a location, and you go from $0 a month in rent to $2,000 a month in rent. You go, holy shit, that's expensive, right? Infrastructure. Yeah. And your liability insurance, Corey, I'll have you weigh in on this shortly, but your liability insurance probably looks a little bit different when it's you driving your truck versus you hire a 20-year-old who has a D-dub to drive your truck. I pay we have insurance through Cincinnati Insurance, but we have so many guys that don't even they won't cover them. So we have to go take out a separate Progressive policy for some of the dudes that we employ just so they can drive our work vehicles. And so we build in this infrastructure for this team that we're building. I bet we spend $1,200 a month in software, fleet management software, CRM software, phone system software, Google review. No, that's marketing software. There's some other softwares that we have. Oh, Trainual, Company Cam. So it's at least $1,200 a month we spend in software. It's all fixed costs, fixed overhead, meaning whether we do twice as much revenue this month as we did last year or last month or whatever the case is, or half as much revenue, we still got to pay those same bills. Like our internet company isn't like, oh, you guys are slow in the winter, we'll take it easy on you. No, it's the same damn bill, no matter what, right? So those are your fixed costs. They're proactive, they're long-term, strategic, maybe sometimes even negotiated decisions where you're like signing up for something and kind of living with it. Hey, what's up, business nerd? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned a heck of a lot watching that episode. Do me a favor, subscribe right down here. And if you really like what you saw, you got more goods right here. Check out this one or check out this one and do this. Go subscribe. Appreciate you. Work smarter, work harder, go earn yourself some pride. Catch you on the next one.